guys! So today I wanted to make a video about Supernatural because I can't restrain myself. And yeah, I want to say that this is a rambly video and it's probably gonna be a really long one, so bear with me. And also, I need to say that this has spoilers in it, like I want to tell about all the seasons and yeah, I think I can't keep myself from saying the content. So if you haven't watched Supernatural to the end yet, then maybe don't watch this video. Maybe just if you don't want to be spoiled or anything. So yeah, that would be stupid. But if you don't mind knowing the content, then you could watch this video because I want to tell about the history, why I watched the show, and what I think about all the stuff, and what I love about it, and what I don't like. So yeah. So first a bit about the history, why I watched the show. I'm really late to the party. I know that. I'm really like the last person to ever start watching Supernatural, but better late than never, I would say. So yeah, I'm like 24/7 on Tumblr, so I saw the GIFs, and yes, I say GIFs and not GIFs. Sue me. Yeah, so I saw the GIFs, and I knew Supernatural because a friend of mine used to watch it, but I never really got into it because I'm not into scary stuff, to be honest. So I never found a reason to start watching. But then Tumblr triggered me to start watching. I don't know, my dash was completely full of Supernatural and all the stuff the fandom posted, even though I didn't even follow the Supernatural blogs yet. But yeah. And then I started to watch, and I thought the first few episodes were pretty great, and I liked the concept and the show, but I was just a bit distant because I said to myself that I don't want to be that emotionally invested in the show, which is hilarious because that's just inevitable. And also, I have to say that I thought that I was pretty good prepared for watching the show because I knew so much about it because of Tumblr. I didn't watch a single episode and I knew so much about Dean and Sam and Castiel and all the stuff, and I already was in the Supernatural fandom. If you know what I mean. I loved the Supernatural posts, even though I didn't watch the show back then. But yeah. I started to watch and I was a bit naive because I thought maybe because I knew so much about the show, it wouldn't be as hard to watch or as emotional as it is right now. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. I thought it would be easier to watch it, but I was wrong. So yeah, in the first few episodes, I liked the show. From the first episode on, I loved the characters. So one reason why I initially started to watch the series was because of the actors. I mean, who am I kidding here? They are just so gorgeous. So yeah, that was one reason. But I continued watching for 1,000 other reasons than just because of the appearance of the actors. I'm so great at explaining what I mean. Oh my god. Okay, so in the first few episodes, I already said I liked it, but the point was I was kind of distant because I sat there in my bed and I watched it and I was like, yeah, great, I love the characters and I love the show and I want to watch all the seasons, the 8 seasons. But I'm here and this show can't hurt me. Yeah, okay, so the first few episodes were funny and scary and really great, but I was not that sinking into it. Until I started watching 10 to 12 episodes a day. I made a marathon and I watched one season in 2 days, for basically two and a half. So yeah, Supernatural became my life practically for the last few weeks, and I didn't do anything but watch Supernatural, which had different reasons because I just needed some time for myself and all of that because why am I always touching my hair? Okay, I won't do that again. I finished school and I did my exams, so after that I just wanted to have some time for myself and, I don't know, do nothing and never leave the house. So Supernatural was the great, like, I don't know, escape for me. Yeah. So then I started to get completely into it. Like, I watched like I said, half a season a day, and I completely lived in this universe. Like, I couldn't really make a difference between my life and the life of Sam and Dean, because I don't know, it was so much more fun and dramatic and interesting than my life. Like, yeah, right now, basically. So, um, I got a bit invested, a little bit. Yeah, so basically that's the story how I got completely obsessed with Supernatural. Even though I'm like really late, but I'm still a fan. Like, I will probably see the seasons all over again soon. So in general, like, all the seasons were like the greatest emotional journey ever. It destroyed me completely. Like, I just sat there and cried for like at least 10 hours throughout the whole like watching process. But on the other hand, it had me laughing out loud like like a maniac. I would sit there like in the dark just with my computer at night, and I just I don't know, I just laughed out loud because some scenes or some episodes were just too hilarious. And I will talk about these later because I have written like a great script, old school on a piece of paper. Not script, but things I won't forget. So yeah. I want to talk about my favorite episodes later, but yeah, in general, the show is, I think, the most tragic, but at the same time suspenseful. Like, it's basically the best show I ever. Okay, one thing I have to say, I watched like the complete show in English because of obvious reasons. You know that I'm German, and the German like synchron like the German voices are like completely ridiculous. They are just so like high and pitched and not natural at all, and I hated it. I actually researched the German voices yesterday, and I watched about 10 seconds of a German episode, and then I was like, nope, that won't happen ever, because I love the English voices. Like, Jensen Ackles had like the greatest voice ever, and I don't know how they could like do such a like shitty job at, what am I? Okay, I just can't understand why they chose these German voices, because they're just horrible. So, a lot of ramble about the voices. Great. I just love the English original show. That's all I wanted to say. So my phone just stopped recording like half an hour ago, and I just talked about, not about, like with myself for half an hour, so yay! And I don't know where exactly it stopped recording, so I have to repeat basically everything. Great. So I will start all over again with Dean. I don't know if you know, but I'm a Dean girl, like completely. I'm not only fallen for Jensen Ackles, obviously, but also I love like the character of Dean, like the concept of Dean, and the like every feature of him is just perfection. Like, he's so like strong but emotional in the same sense, and he's so funny. I don't know how like the producers get to like write these catchphrases and the jokes. It's just so funny. And also he's so cute when he's excited, or when he's like trying to be funny, or when he is funny. He's just so cool. So yeah, Dean is perfection. I just love Dean. Um, also, it's so funny with like his obsession with fast food, and I don't know which season it was, but the episode where Sam and Dean told Bobby a story, like when it was the weird case with the aliens, and like Yeah, like the trickster episode, or like with Gabriel. But never mind. Yeah, this episode was so funny because it showed how the brothers saw each other, and then Sam told about like how Dean ate all the little sausages, and then there's like the scene where they act like Sam sees Dean, if you know what I mean, like when Dean has all the sausages in his mouth and he's trying to talk, and it's just so funny. So I just loved this, and also the episode was so funny because then they showed how Dean sees Sam, and then it's like the scene where Sam is completely like emotional about the guy, like the random guy in the street, and then he says like, "You're such a brave little soldier," and it's just like where he hugs the guy, and he's like, I just love this, and I love the episode, and I love Sam in this episode as well. So yeah, but about Dean, the only, really, literally, the only thing I hate about him, but not really, but like the only aspect that doesn't agree with me as great as the others is like his drinking, because I'm against alcohol, not like in the I never drank alcohol sense, but I'm just against alcoholism. And I mean, Dean is always drinking, like always, but I don't know, I can see over that because I love Dean in general, so yeah. But that's literally the only thing I don't like as much about him. But other than that, he's just perfect.